Mr. Dachet, thank you so much for joining us to talk about this.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Now, are the violence incidences recorded within Nigerian communities as a result of intolerance, or is it deeper than that?
Yeah, thank you for this question. Looking at it, we can say it's deeper than lack of tolerance. Still yet in the area of looking at the human right, religious engagement in search for common ground. We try looking at all the gaps and all the weaknesses in terms of projects and implementations. We realize there's a lot we need to do in the area of protecting the right of individuals, protecting the right of people, protecting the right of minority groups in terms of their capacity, in terms of their freedom to practice their faith, their religion. So it's much more deeper in terms of protecting the rights of people to worship, to believe, and to practice their religion without the fear of being marginalized, the fear of being threatened, or the fear of being discriminated against or being persecuted. So these are some of the factors that have gone deeper beyond the ordinary or beyond the intolerance that we are seeing in the country. There's a lot of discrimination, marginalization, and also preventing people to practice faith as they want to. And it's creating a lot of dissatisfaction, it's creating a lot of frustration, and is resulting into a lot of cycle of violence in the country. So these are some of the gaps we observe, and these are the gaps Search for Common Ground Nigeria is working to see that we close such a gap.
So having said that, can such discussions be extended to religious fanatics?
Yes, indeed. It's possible. Because one thing we believe in Search for Common Ground is that with tenacity, with empathy, with collaboration, it is possible for us to be able to reach out to those hard to reach stakeholders, or as you mentioned, the fanatics. There is always an entry point to whatever group, whatever personality, whatever person you see. And so if we continue to work in harmony with all stakeholders, everyone coming together into whether religious leaders, government official, the security, and all of us, if we put it together, then we'll be able to reach out to whatever group we want to, slowly, gradually applying different advocacy tools, different sensitization, different public education mechanism that will help us to achieve that. Yes, it's possible.
So then what role does religion play in all of this?
Yeah, when you look at religion in this country and other parts of the world, religion basically is have come to be an identity to the practitioner of the faith. And so in this part of the world, you hardly, or in some part of this country, it is even impossible to separate the person and his religion, because religion has become his primary identity or her primary identity. So religion has a bigger role to play in terms of creating public awareness on the practice, on what religion is all about, who practice religion, and so on. As we always say it in FOP, that is freedom of religion or belief. FOP is not protecting religion, but protecting the person that practices the faith, protecting the person that practice the religion. So if we're able to help the person that practices the religion to understand his own or her own religion, and if we're able to help others that are not in that religion to be able to understand the religion of the other person. Why do people do this in that religion? Why do people practice this religion in this manner of rituals? Why do people practice this? So it's downs down tension, it creates enlightenment, it creates awareness, and also promote inclusion and acceptance. And once people are going through that, it builds, religion becomes a relationship building activity. It becomes a peace building activity. But when practicing religion comes with fear, comes with suspicion, comes with hatred, comes with a lot of mutual mistrust, then religion becomes an instrument that other people can use for negative activity. But if we're able to bring in knowledge, if we're bringing in understanding, inclusion, acceptance, then you find out that religion becomes an instrument of promoting peace.
And you think that women and youth can better spread the message of love and mutual respect faster, despite cultural and religious bias?
Sorry, the question again?
So I said, and do you believe that women and youth can spread the message of love and mutual respect better, despite religious and cultural barriers?
Yes, we believe so, and that's what we were able to achieve with the project. That's the iRenew project, the inclusion of women. And we have another project that is the youth care also, that focus more with the youth. So yes, there is that cultural barriers and limitations. But one thing we should also know is that the strength of the women, strength of youth. For example, in this part of the world, in this country, you have, if you're talking about the demography, you have women and youth having the large chunk of the percentage of our population. And so with consistent advocacy, with consistent engagement, with consistent empowerment for the women, for the youth, I believe they will go in search. We believe that is an instrument that will bring about a greater change, as long as there is that support for consistency in advocacy, for consistency in practice, for consistency in engagement in various ways. The women have a lot that they can achieve. For example, if you're looking at some of the characteristics, women have a very large number, youth have a large number. They are very good when it comes to the issue of socialization, building relationship. Same with youth. Youth are also catalysts, that wherever they go, they make a change. And so if we continue to empower them with knowledge, if we continue to empower them with capacity to do that, I believe they will achieve greater results. And that was what we did in iRenew.
Thank you so much for your good work, Gaius Dachet. Thank you so much. We appreciate your contributions to On the News.